Jared McCain is the best rookie in the NBA, and it shouldn't be this way. I mean, how can you tell me the best rookie in the NBA is a cringy TikToker who paints his nails and also posts 30-minute YouTube vlogs on the regular, like he's prime Roman Atwood or some shit? At one point, he's posting TikTok dances with Ray from Kai Cenat, and right after, he's dropping 25 on the NBA court on a terrible 76ers team. Dude, imagine at one moment, bro is watching FaZe Stable Ronaldo, and the very next moment, he's dropping off your favorite team in the NBA. Nah, that'll get me tight. Dude, look at this shit. Jared is posting, a pretty tame TikTok, and this man, Kyle Lowry, is bewildered. Like, dude, he couldn't believe the shit he was witnessing. Like, I don't know why, but he was so confused. Like, come on, Unc, it's a TikTok. I mean, imagine being a 15-year veteran, and this dude, who just got done watching the FaZe Clan, drops 25 on your head. Then right after the game, bro does this dance for TikTok, then goes right into vlogging for his YouTube. Nah, if I'm an Unc, I might just consider retiring. I mean, you gotta retire before a TikToker retires you get me? I'm saying all this not trying to put down Jared McCain or make fun of him or anything, but rather I'm pointing out how wild this is because dude is a zoomer as it gets. I mean, he's the same age as me and I feel like I know a bunch of people just like him. But just without them being the best rookie in the NBA part. I remember just like yesterday watching this documentary about him when he was in high school, and I was always rooting for him since because he was different from the typical star basketball players because he was always super positive and seemed like the nicest guy ever. I rooted for him ever since watching that video, but I kind of just forgot about him after watching that video because I don't use TikTok, so it wasn't until it got closer to the NBA draft and I started looking at potential prospects because my Miami Heat had a lottery pick. When it got to our pick, I wanted us to take Jared McCain because we needed a true point guard on our roster. Or at least a good one because, bro, Terry Rozier is not it. I mean, dude, at this point, we're running Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson at the guard spots. I mean, do you know how bad it needs to be for that to be your guard combo? That just shows you how dog shit Terry Rozier is when we rather run Tyler Hero and funky Duncan Robinson as our starters. Nah, it's bad, bro. But I guess I should be happy because we got Khalil Ware, who we don't even play, even though we don't have a true center on the roster unless you count Thomas Bryant, who, by the way, we haven't played in the last 10 games until he played a couple days ago. Dude, if Khalil Ware doesn't turn out to be a good player, I'm going to be angry as shit because, of course, the guy I wanted goes one pick right after us to Philadelphia of all places and is now the best rookie in the NBA. Dude, how the fuck is Duncan Robinson a starter in the big 2024? I mean, come on, man. What the fuck are we doing here? This team is not serious. I'm sick and tired of seeing Sheen from Jimmy Neutron start day in and day out. Every day, dude. If Duncan Robinson is still the starter in 2025, I'm going to need to go on a darkness retreat on some Aaron Rodgers type shit because I'm sick and tired of fighting for playing spots. Like, come on, dude, change up the script. I mean, if we took McCain, the 76ers would be absolutely in the fucking gutters right now with how Embiid and Podcast P has been stinking of dog shit this season. I can't believe with Embiid and Podcast P stinking it up, I still can't fully enjoy the 76ers downfall. Dude, the Heat aren't going to win shit this season. Let me at least be a hater, but I can't even hate to my full capabilities because McCain and Maxey are carrying their bum asses, bro. Also, I still don't get why there was such a big gap between Reed Shepherd and Jared McCain. I mean, if you looked at their stats, they were very similar, but just with McCain with higher volume because Shepherd wasn't even a starter, dude, was a bench player and got picked third, with people calling him the next Curry. And McCain went 16th, being called a cringy TikToker. I mean, that's the flirting versus harassment meme to a fucking T, man. Like, dude, if we're being honest, Jared McCain is looking like the real next Curry, while Shepherd went from a bench player in Duke to a bench player in the NBA. Obviously, things can change, but I'm saying right now, whole lot of teams are looking stupid for not picking McCain. But I think what we're seeing in McCain isn't a fluke, but dude is legit because he's not just shooting a bunch of threes or the range on the threes, but he's doing the little things right, like off-ball movement, like how he relocates the ball when shooting, and his crafty layups and shit. Like, that is what makes him different from the other rookies because dude genuinely plays like a veteran. While off the court, he's the furthest thing from a veteran. Dude just looks like he's unfazed when he's playing. He plays with this poise and confidence, which makes sense. I mean, just imagine how confident you got to be when you're a top basketball player and you post TikTok dances and paint your nails, which got him called all types of names. And throughout this whole time, he never stopped doing those things. He never let him getting called zesty or cringy get to him. He genuinely just did what he wanted to and didn't care what other people said and just kept continuing to hoop ever since high school. I'm glad he never stopped doing those things because the things that he did that people may not have liked never hurt anybody. He just did what he wanted to, which got him hate because he stood out from other basketball players or just athletes in general. I mean, when you got players who are genuine pieces of shits on the court and off the court get less hate than a guy who does TikTok dances, that doesn't make sense, man. Dude's just uncharacteristically himself. Right now, he's going through a bit of a slump, but I'm sure he's going to get through it because genuinely, I don't think you can break this guy's confidence. Dude was getting called all types of names since high school, so he's going to be straight. I hope he turns out to be a great player though, because dude is a breath of fresh air in the league. I mean, this guy is the most positive NBA player I've ever seen. I don't know how you can hate this guy. At the very least, I want him to continue doing the TikTok dances and the vlogging and shit because that shit is content, dude. Like, that clip of him and Kyle Lowry is the funniest clip I've seen. At the very least, an NBA related clip this season. The YouTube vlogging is also great. It's like that vlogging we got from Matisse Thybulle during the bubble, but with no offense to Thybulle, but with more personality and TikTokified, which is pretty good content. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I watch it from time to time. Also, I don't know what's up with it being the 76ers players vlogging. I mean, to be fair, they play in Philadelphia, so maybe they need a creative outlet where they get to forget they play in Philadelphia. You know, the fame and the riches can't help with the fact that they have to live in Philadelphia. I'm kind of joking with that Philadelphia part, but also not, because I'm a Giants fan, and for the NBA fans who don't watch the NFL, basically us Giants are in poverty every year, while the Eagles, who are our divisional rivals, kick our ass every year besides last year. We did partake in their downfall, which was a tiny speck of positivity I got from my time being a Giants fan. And you know, if it was just them kicking our ass every year, I wouldn't be this mad, you know. The Cowboys do the same shit, but I don't hate them as much as I hate Philadelphia. But dude, their fans are the worst. And you know, it's bad when your fans are worse than the Cowboys. I mean, come on, dude. Who throws snowballs at Santa? Dude, they're just villains for the sake of being the villains. Anyways, with my rant about Philadelphia aside, I think Jared Mccain is the real deal, man. Obviously, dude can play in terms of abilities and whatnot, and we're seeing it right now. And in terms of the mental, I think he got that shit on lock also, because if you're not afraid to look quote-unquote cringy and zesty as an athlete, I don't know what can destroy this guy's confidence. Dude just doesn't care.